Hi guys! So today I have a kind of a get ready with me chit chat, where I've been kind of thing, what I've been doing. I kind of just sat and filmed and talked, so I'm not really sure if you're gonna like that and how long it's gonna be. Hopefully not too long. But I know I love to watch chit chatty long makeup videos. So if you want to sit down, grab a cup of tea, a cup of coffee, your breakfast, whatever. I hope you enjoy it. It's just kind of a simple makeup look, nothing too fancy. I talk about new products I've been trying, you know, both drugstore and high-end. Thanks for watching and hope you enjoy. Okay, so let's start first with the eyes. I'm gonna be using some new products that I have that I've been kind of trying out from like drugstore and like high-end, like Sephora and stuff. Just new things. So I'm gonna start with this Essence I Love Color Intensifying Eyeshadow Base. I've never tried this, and it's kind of got like a pinky undertone. So I think it's supposed to like reduce the redness and the veins on your eyelids. So we'll see how that works. I'm a really big fan of Essence products, as you already know. And when I apply my eyeshadow primer, I like to bring it like over into the corner and a little bit under too, just to add as like an extra kind of concealer as well. I learned that from watching other beauty videos and makeup artists, so picked up on that tip. Since I've kind of got like a mauvey shirt on today, I'm going to go for a mauvey eye look as well. I got this from Shoppers a while ago, and I haven't really used much of it yet, but it has a nice matte vanilla shade that I'm going to use as an all over shade. And then I'm going to go in with my favorite palette at the moment, which is the Too Faced Sweet Peach. I am in love with this palette. If you can get this palette, because now it's not limited edition, go and get it. It's honestly, I got this for Christmas and it's changed my life. I love it so much. So I'll show you that in a second. So I'm just going in with this matte vanilla shade. Well, that's nice. And I'm just gonna apply that on the upper part of my lid and up towards the brow bone, just to give a nice neutral base for when we blend in the crease color and everything else. It just kind of almost sets the primer. Yeah, I'm really excited to be making videos again. I know it's been a long time. I think the last one was like Christmas, but it's hard when you're in school and, you know, it's just, but now I'm on summer and I've got some time, and so I have lots of new ideas. So now I'm gonna go in. This is the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. Absolutely stunning colors. And I'm just gonna go in with this one right here on the all over lid, the Peaches and Cream in the corner. These shadows are so pigmented and blend out like a dream. And I don't know, I find this is like a really good palette for my skin tone because I've got like an olive like skin complexion. So these like peachy warm tones are really nice to comp on my skin. And Too Faced I think is my favorite like prestige brand. It's like definitely my favorite. And then I'm gonna go up with Charmed, I'm sure. And I have this fluffy blending brush by Luxie, and I'm just gonna blend that in the crease. But yeah, so I have lots of new videos planned. I'm excited to share them with you. I'm even gonna do some vlogging. I'm going on a really fun vacation this summer, and I'm gonna vlog it and then see what it looks like when I put it together when I come home. And I'm going on a 2-week holiday, and one of the places I've been before, so I'm excited to go back and explore it, the places that I've been, and then places that I want to see that I didn't get to see the last time I was there, and then new places that I've never been, but I'm excited to tick off my travel bucket list. So that'll be tons of fun, and I'm so excited. I've been researching that pretty much like all year, because I don't know, I love planning vacations. Like that's a real, I get so much excitement and joy from that, like planning it all. And then like I plan out all my family vacations. I tell my parents, yeah, we're doing this, 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 and this, and we're doing it this time, and we have tickets for this, and we have tickets for that, and they're like, okay, cool, like, because they, I don't know, they don't really care for all that stuff, but I'm into, I do all the research, I do all the, you know, I don't know, it's really fun for me. And then I'm gonna go in with a kind of angled brush and take a kind of a peachier color. This is called Summer Yum. And I'm just gonna deposit that lightly into the outer V just to create more of a shadow and blend that into the crease. I just had a week ago my 21st birthday, and that was so much fun. My aunt came for it. She lives out of town, like way out of town, so she flew in for my birthday and also my cousin's birthday too, because ours are a week apart. So that was tons of fun. So nice to have her here. She was here for my 16th birthday, and then she comes every summer, but then she came this year for my 21st, and it was really special. We went out, we spent the day together with my mom and my dad, but my aunt and I went for breakfast in the morning, and we went for shopping in the afternoon with my mom, and for birthday shopping, and then we met my dad for dinner when he was done work, and we went to this amazing Italian restaurant. I love Italian food, because I'm Italian, obviously, and I've been doing this, like, you know, wellness thing, and, you know, cutting out a lot of sugar and dairy and gluten. And I cut out like gluten for 2 months, I think, and was waiting to have really nice bowl of pasta on my birthday. And I did, and it was fantastic. It tasted amazing. And so, yeah, and it was to die for. So it was totally worth it. But now I'm back to my gluten-free ways. I'm going to talk about this more in other videos, but ever since I've cut out gluten, I've noticed a change in my body, in my skin, in my energy levels, in, you know, what I'm eating and what I'm like paying more attention to what I'm eating and what I'm putting into my body. It really like kind of changes, and it was all because I read about this book in, I want to say, March, and it was called the Cert Food Diet, and it was this, you know what, I'm not even going to talk about it right now. I'm going to do a whole video on that, but just stay tuned for that, because that book totally changed the way I eat. So, but anyway, so we had a really nice day for my birthday. I'm actually going to go back into this like palette and use this pinky shimmery color and just kind of place that in the inner corners. So yeah, that was my birthday. And then on the Saturday, I went to a Lea Michele concert with my best friend. And that was a great way to tie into my birthday weekend. I love Lea Michele. I have loved her for years. I fell in love with her on Glee. The moment she sang Take a Bow, I was hooked. I watched Glee, all 6 seasons of it, for her. I loved her, and I loved other characters too, but she was my favorite. She was my number one. And yeah, so it was amazing, because she has two albums now, and released her second at the end of April. So she was here promoting that, Places, which is an amazing, amazing record. I love it more than I love Louder, which is her first album. I've been playing it nonstop. I was just playing it before I was filming. Highly recommend it. So yeah. So it was really nice to see her in concert. So now I've seen my now I've seen my 3 favorite powerhouse ballad, like, give me chills, passionate singers. So I've seen Lea Michele, Idina Menzel, and Adele. Isn't that funny? They all kind of like rhyme. Lea Michele, Idina Menzel, and Adele. That's kind of cool. But yeah, those are like my top 3 mains. Like, those 3 ladies, I don't need anyone else. They can just keep making music for the rest of their lives, and I don't need music from anyone else. So now I'm just going to do my tight line with this Prestige black pencil. It was so funny though when I went with my aunt, because I even got a cake. So if you know me, you know I don't like ice cream. and I don't like chocolate. Cake is meh, and cupcakes are meh. I'm not a sweets person. I'll have cake, once a year on my birthday. I'll have ice cream maybe once a year when I go to the beach with my family. That's about it. Nothing, I know, people think I'm weird, but I read something yesterday. 9 out of 10 people like chocolate, so I must be that 1% that doesn't like chocolate. But anyway, so we went to go pick up the cake for my birthday. I get it at the same place every year, and every year it's a big cake, it's like a square. I get maybe a piece and a half out of it because I'm either too full from dinner to have a piece when I come home, and then the rest of my family has either ate it and then I'm never in the mood for it. Like, I'm not a sweets person, but I like the idea of it. That makes sense? I don't know. I didn't even blow out candles. I just kind of like took a picture with the cake. Like, is that weird? I don't know. So I go to pick up the cake with my aunt, and they're like, oh, I said, oh, it's under the name. This is the name it's under. And she's like, oh, is there something on it? And I was like, yeah, 25. And she walks away, and I'm like, no, 21. I was like, my aunt's like, geez, girl, don't go rushing your years by. I was like, I know. Like, here I am telling her, oh yeah, 25. Like, why would that come so freely out of my mouth? Anyway, it was a really good birthday. I'm doing my eyeliner now, as you can tell, probably, with this Avon liquid liner, which is like running out. So we'll see if it even makes it. And I'm going to use this Essence, the False Lashes Mascara, Dramatic Volume Unlimited, and I've used this twice before. I found it to be a bit of a wet mascara, but I know that with wet mascaras, once they dry out, they actually become better. So I'm hoping that with time, this mascara becomes better and I'm able to enjoy it more, but it's very, very wet. This was a new one. And I was debating between their Lash Princess one because I've heard very good things about the Lash Princess mascara. But I wanted to try this one out because it was new and they had a little new, kind of like a display for it in the drugstore. So I thought I'd try it. I'll have to try the Lash Princess one next. Look how wet that is. I'm just going to try to use this to separate the lashes. Not impressed. It's probably like the first Essence product that I've been like disappointed with because I literally love everything else. I have most of their lipsticks. Love them. Their eyebrow gel, which you'll see me use in a minute. Amazing. Their blushes, fantastic. And I've been trying out a new foundation as well. This CoverGirl Stay Luminous foundation. And normally I'm like a beauty blender user, but I've discovered, my mom got me these for Valentine's Day. They're these like spoony brushes. So I've been using this like spoon foundation brush for a while now, and I already have primer and moisturizer on. I put that on off camera. So I just kind of deposit the foundation on my skin. Because normally I use the Rimmel foundation, and it's in like it's glass bottle with a pump with the red cap. The Serum foundation. I love that foundation. That is probably my favorite drugstore foundation. But this spoony brush thing, right, does an amazing job at blending out foundation, like surprisingly. I don't know how, like, it does it, but it's like almost better than my beauty blender, which is shocking. And I literally have this mountain on my lip, like right here. And my mom and I joke that I'm gonna have to get it like surgically removed because it keeps on coming back. And it's not because I wear a lot of makeup. I don't wear makeup all the time. Like, I just want to talk about this right now because I feel like it's important. I wear makeup when I'm filming. I wear makeup when I'm going out, like to dinner, to lunch, like going out. There are days where I'm at home and I have nothing on. Mostly that's on a Sunday, you know. if I'm not going out or if I'm going out very little. Like, you don't need to always wear makeup, but when I wear makeup, it's, I don't know, it's not, when I wear makeup, it's not to, like, you know, disguise all my, you know, pimples, my ugly spots and whatever, you know. I wear it to make me feel good. I enjoy putting it on. I think putting it on is what I enjoy the most. You know, creating new looks, creating looks I see online, you know, following other people's tutorials. Like, that's what I love about makeup, you know. It complements a really nice outfit, you know. But there are days where I'll go out in no makeup at all, you know. I always take care of my skin in the morning and do like my skincare routine. So I've got, you know, my moisturizer, my SPF, whatever on. But you don't need to always wear makeup. But I don't know, for me, it's a joy to put it on. It's a joy to talk about. And I don't know, it just makes me feel good. But you definitely do not need to wear it 24/7. Like, if you do, amazing, good for you. But that's not what I do. And I feel that sometimes, you know, it can come across that if you love makeup so much, then you're constantly wearing it, you're constantly doing it. But this spoonie thing does a fantastic job with my foundation. I love it. I'm using this Sonia Kashuk concealer and a brush to deposit it under my eyes. And I always pick a concealer that's at least a shade or two lighter, just so I can hide my dark circles. There's something on my face. Oh, there's a hair. And then I blend out my concealer with this, and then I go over it one last time with the whatever I use to do my foundation. I kind of just use the brush and pat it under my eye and work it up into the corner and down. And I find that this is a really effective way. And I also too tend, since I have a winged liner, I run it up along the flick, because that just gives the flick a more defined and sharper look to it. Taking this brush, and this is a Real Techniques Kabuki brush, but it's retractable. When I set my under eye, I push this up to make it more dense, and then I dip it into the translucent powder. And this one's by NYX. And I just make sure it's all on there, and then I pat it under the eye. And now I'm just gonna take whatever remaining powder is on this brush, expand it, and put it along my cheekbones, like under my cheekbones, along my jawline. For when I go in to do the contour, the powder kind of sets the foundation, and it doesn't really, when I do the contour, it won't, it'll blend nicer because it's kind of got a setting base. So I like to just powder along my jaw, down the bridge of my nose, put contour there too, and a little bit up on the forehead. But we leave the cheeks fine because we want that nice dewy finish for when we do blush and highlight. My contour, I use an angled blusher brush as well as a large fluffy brush. So I'm just gonna take a bit of and I don't like harsh contour, but I like enough that you can notice it and you can see it. I just take a little bit of the thing and I dust off the excess, and I suck in my cheeks and I start up near the temple and work my way down, and I kind of make like a C motion with the brush, and then I blend it out near the temples, because you want it to all be smooth. You don't want like line. Like, what's that saying? Oh, like a Mars bar, I've heard. We just have like these two like sticks kind of for your bronzer. So I'm just gonna put my hair back, put it behind my ears, sucking your cheeks, and start at the top. And kind of do little circular motions. And if you start off lighter, it's better because then you can build it up. So once you kind of got that down, then I go in with this complexion brush and I dab it in and I kind of tap off the excess, and then holds it a bit more on the brush, and then that's when I run it over my hairline, because you know you want the bronzer to blend throughout your face. So you kind of let it loose over in the hairline, just to kind of, and then when you take it under the neck, I just kind of put it here very lightly, you know, just very, because you don't want too much, but you want to give your face some color. And then now we're going to do my eyebrows. I use this Essence gel, and first I put the gel through the eyebrows just to kind of tame them. If I don't wear any makeup, like on a normal day, and I still go out of the house, I always gel my eyebrows, because my eyebrows get so swirly, probably because my hair is curly, so it rubs off in my eyebrows. But yeah, eyebrow gel is like my best friend. It kind of, and since they're wet, the color takes to it quicker, and then I just blend it through, because you just want it to tie. I say that a lot, but you just want it to all tie together. It's nice to have that, you know, brushed out look too. And I find that this brush really helps because it's got a nice point to it. It's very, it's very good. It's a good brush. And just brush through them just to kind of gives it a more natural, spreads the color around kind of thing. Last is highlight, blush, and lipstick. I'm going to use this Tarte blush in the shade Party. I don't know, there's lots of A's. And this is actually from the birthday line. If you're a Sephora member, if you're a Beauty Insider, it's free to sign up. You get a free birthday gift every year. And this year it was a blush and a little mini liquid lipstick, which I think is amazing. And then before highlight, I always use this. This is like magic. Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder. And this is in the shade Dim Light. And I take this and I literally dust it all over my face. I feel like this is what brings my, every time I do my makeup, this is what ties it together. This powder is magic. It's like probably fairy dust from Disney World. It's honestly, you dust it all over your face, like on your chin. That's what the girl at Sephora told me to do. Along the bridge of your nose, under your eyes. And then once you set it with your setting spray, it's amazing. I'm gonna use this Tarteist Pro Glow palette, and I'm just gonna use the strobe. This one. Strobe. It's not that shimmery, but it adds enough sparkle to the face, which I really like. And my lipstick, I'm using this Too Faced Melted Matte in Queen Bee, which is one of my favorite colors. It is so perfect, and it matches this top so well. And the final touch, where is it? Ah, here it is. So you just spray it. Ta-da! It's pretty simple. You know, it's not over the top, I don't think. It's not crazy out there. You don't have lashes. You don't have, you know, cream contour, which I just started experimenting with cream contour, and it's quite hard. It's quite hard. But maybe in the future I'll do a video with that. So thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to produce more videos for you. and I will see you very soon, I promise. Bye!